Well, here everyone, it's Metal. How are things? So this will be a full, complete collection of Chevelle CDs and live concert DVDs. So let's get right into it. So the first CD that I have here is Any Last Words. This is a 2-disc, and I think this includes a live concert DVD as well. So it has a couple of their greatest hit songs on here. So very cool. And I believe this has one of their newer members, Dean. That's on here instead of what was the other guy's name? I can't remember, but yeah, that's that. And then yeah, this is a 2-disc if you haven't noticed. So there's that. Yep, and then we get into Stray Arrows, a collection of favorites, their biggest hits right here. Very nice. That's a cool one as well. And then we get into a more recent release from, I think it was a few years ago. Not sure when, but let's just see on the back here. This was from 2018. Yes, it was, yeah, a couple years ago. 12 Bloody Spies, B-sides and rarities. So it's got a lot of their bonus tracks from a couple of different albums that they have done. Oh yeah, and I also just remembered that one of their former members was Joe, like one of the brothers, Joe Leffler. He left the band back in 2005, and they replaced him with Dean right here. At least I think that's Dean. I'm pretty sure it's Dean, but yeah. All right, and then we get into their first studio album, their debut album, Point Number 1, right here. Very cool. And this is a very kind of weird packaging, the way this opens up, but you know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna proceed on. Anyway, I think I've shown like all of these in depth on my previous collection video, which was a couple years ago. But let's just keep proceeding on. And this is their second debut album. I wonder what's next. This is a very good one. And then their third studio album, This Type of Thinking Can Do Us In. Right there. Also phenomenal. Yeah, so I think for the rest of this video, I'm just gonna kind of speed run towards the next CD or live concert DVD or whatever. So I'm just gonna kind of speed run past these because I've already did a collection video a couple years ago. So what's the point in even doing an in-depth overview of all of them? Okay, so this right here is Venusura, probably my favorite album by them. Like, this is by far their best. I love Venusura. So many amazing tracks on here. Like, I think Midnight to Midnight is my favorite song on here. That and Saturdays is very good as well. But yeah, this was released in 2007, I believe. Yep, 2007. And I believe their second, well, this is their third studio album that was released in 2004. This one was in 2002. At least I believe. Yeah, 2002. And this one was in 1999. So that's pretty awesome. So there we go. And then now we get into their fifth, I believe, their fifth studio album right here, Sci-Fi Crimes. And this was the album that got me, well, this was the first album that introduced me to this band a long time ago when I was a kid. So, and how I discovered this band was through the Jars music video back in 2009. And those were phenomenal memories in middle school. So, yeah. This is overall a very good album as well. But yeah, this was released in 2009, of course. So yeah, very nice. This is their fifth studio album, I believe. Yep, this is their fifth. Yeah, this is their fifth. So that's cool. And now we get into their sixth studio album from 2011, I believe. Yes, 2011. Hats Off to the Bull. This was all overall a pretty good one. Not my favorite album by them, but still solid, pretty good album. And I believe this was around the time where the band had a kind of a shift in band members. I think it started with either Sci-Fi Crimes or maybe it was Venusura. Yeah, it was either Sci-Fi Crimes or Venusura where they had the band members leaving, well, a certain band member leaving and the band member shifting kind of deal. So, yeah. I think shortly after the Venusura album released, I think Joe Leffler left around that time. Well, he left in 2005, so yeah. Yeah, very cool. This is a really this was an overall solid one. Not my favorite, but still pretty good. Still pretty good. Overall, I liked it. Wasn't too bad. And I believe this was their sixth studio album, at least as far as I know. Yeah, this was their fifth. No, six, actually. No, yeah, this was their sixth studio album. My bad. All right, so now we get into, of course, Laglala. I'm not probably butchering that pronunciation, but yeah, this is Chevelle's seventh studio album. Very cool. It was released in 2014. Favorite track, I'm gonna have to go with probably Choking Game. Yeah, that's by far the best song on the album, Choking Game. And Hunter Eats Hunter is very good as well. But yeah, this wasn't the best either, but still pretty good, pretty solid album. Actually, pretty well done. Not too bad. So there you have it. Their seventh, well, sixth or seventh studio album. Wait, let me just count back here. All right. Yeah, this is their seventh one. So that's a pretty good album. I like that. And now we get into their eighth studio album, The North Corridor, released in 2016, 2 years after their seventh. This is their eighth. Rivers is very good. Last Days is a very solid one. And yeah, all the other tracks are pretty good as well. I liked this one. And based on the length of this video, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be a quick overview at this point. So I'm just going to continue on with this. This will, like I said, this will be a full, complete collection of every single Chevelle CD that is released and has come out. So yeah, just going to continue on with their very last album, well, their latest one, not their last, but latest album, and that is Neurotis. Yeah, I really enjoyed this one. This one was actually very good. Yeah, this was released in 2021. I remember 2021. Yeah, I actually really did enjoy this one. This was their 9th studio album. So, during this time, their third band member Dean has left, and so now it's just Pete and Sam now. So it's just Pete Loeffler and Sam Loeffler. They're the only two band members left in Chevelle. So it's basically, this whole album was made by 2 people, which is pretty impressive, which is actually very impressive, in fact. So yeah, that's a pretty nice fun fact there. Yeah, I mean, the fact that only 2 people made this album was so impressive, actually. Like, very talented, very good stuff. Yeah, I mean, So Long, Mother Earth is very good. Self-Destructor, Peach, man, I mean, there are some like, actually very good ones on here. And that's all I have to say about this one, man. I mean, I really enjoyed it overall. This was their 2021 9th studio album. And it's actually very good. I love the cover. The cover is really awesome. And, well, really all the covers are great, but I think this studio album has the best, like, CD album cover on it. But yeah, yeah, very good. And I can't wait for their next, like, for Chevelle's next record. It's going to be pretty awesome. And the only live concert, well, it's one of the few live concert DVDs that I have of Chevelle, is Live from Norva on DVD. And there could be a live concert Blu-ray that I don't know about, but I could be wrong about that. But there could be one, but I just don't have it if there is one. So yeah, I mean, it's basically live concerts of a lot of their great hits on here. So yeah, it's just a live concert, you know, on tour kind of deal. Very cool. I'm gonna just show you the inside of it actually real quick. Not very too detailed. There's no booklet or anything like that. There's no insert, but yeah, that's actually pretty nice. So, yep. And I think everything else I actually have shown the inside, like, artwork of them, except for their newest album, which is this one right here. I've never shown the inside of that, so I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Just going to show you the parts that actually matter. Yep, like I said, just those two, Pete and Sam. Peter and Samuel. Just those two. It's pretty amazing that it's just, like, just those two made this whole album. It was just those two. Just one guitarist and one drummer. Isn't that amazing? Just one guitarist and one drummer made this whole record. Like, holy fucking shit. Like, you don't get that anywhere else, as far as I know. You don't really get that anywhere else, as far as I know. But there you have it. That is every single Chevelle CD that I have that's in my collection. Every single one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Well, my first initial plan for this video was going to be a super quick overview, but then I was thinking to myself, well, why don't I just do like a kind of in-depth, kind of lengthy video. But that's about it, everyone. Until next time, everybody, take it easy, guys, and take care, everyone.